So I wanted to give an overview of all of the equipment I'm anticipating getting in my backpack. Now this is the first round of teardown, so some of the stuff may not make it. I've got some long sleeve shirts and some t-shirts based on whether they may or may not come. Same with sleeping, just depends on the weather as to what will actually be brought. And then I have on top of that what my crewmates think I should and shouldn't take, which they'll have a good argument, and then we'll go from there, because the less weight the better. I've said it before and I'll say it a million times: less is less and less is best. And portage trails are evil mistresses for every extra ounce that you have. So, well, let's start up here. We went through packs already, so there's my pack. There's carabiner on it, some straps on the bottom for my sleeping bag. Everything that you see should all fit into that bag or into the compression sack for the sleeping equipment. So let's start with sleeping equipment. The way I do mine is everything gets rolled up and put into the compression sack. What you don't see here are two garbage bags, which everything will go in before going into the sleeping bag. I have some long underwear, regular underwear, regular cotton socks, a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and some shorts, sport shorts. My compression bag came with this mesh bag, and I was just going to leave it behind, but then I realized, that might make a good pillow bag. So I think that's how that's going to take, and then you'll see later I have a polar fleece, or some other things may get put in there on top of my life vest if it's not sopping wet, and that'll become my pillow. So all that'll get rolled up together and then put into two plastic bags into the compression sack. That means that when I go into the tent, all I have to do is take this one bag and chuck it in there. My backpack can stay outside, and I keep clean things in the clean tent, dirty things outside. Alright, from there we've got a myriad of stuff, but let's start with trail clothes. Rain gear. I picked up some cheap $15 rain pants, pretty lightweight, as long as they keep the rain off my legs. If it's just outright pouring, that'll be great. Nice Columbia raincoat. Very old Patagonia polar fleece. This is a pullover style. It doesn't zip down the middle. Not that that's of any importance. The zip down is nice if you just need to slip it on quick. Long underwear, and here we'll come into two sets of clothes. So I have two fitted long sleeve thermal shirts. This is a long sleeve set of t-shirt material and short sleeve t-shirt material. Now what's not in here is the second set of North Face zip off convertible pants. They're in the wash because I've been wearing things. You'll see underwear, and then the best of all hiking or canoeing or whatever sock setups: a set of neoprene liner socks and a set of wool outside socks. The wool will keep you warm even if they're sopping wet. The neoprene will help keep the water off your feet. It won't keep them dry, but it'll do its best to keep the water wicking away into the cotton or into the wool sock, which will help your feet stay much cleaner. This time I'm trying out a set of shoes that Buzz had taken on our last trip. I was very impressed with how quickly they dried and how well they worn. I've had these for about 4 months, wearing them in as office use. Very comfortable. The only question I have is, do they have enough ankle support? Other than that, they are great. They are Merrell, Moab, Gore-Tex shoes. So far I've been very impressed with them. Very durable. Also for my camp wear outside of the tent are a set of moccasins. A pair of tennis shoes would work just fine. I've also for years had taken a set of Teva outdoor sandals. Alright, so let's go through the myriad of what all this equipment is. In here is basically the rest of my pack equipment. This long piece here, as a tryout, This is lock line with 2 custom machined ends, 3/4 lock line, so that I can mount it to my vulnerable camera clamp. This is great because it has a wood screw in the base here that you can clamp onto, or you can clamp to other things, and then a ball turret head with a 1/4 20 standard camera mount. Here is a mobile phone, like iPhone, or in my case it'll be a Samsung Droid, which you won't see because I'm using it to take this video. Camera clamp to hold the camera in place. It also has a Wii tether looped around it so that I can keep the cell phone tethered to this should it fall out of the mount, because it's not a positive fixed mount. On this end I've also mounted a quick release ball turret head that I've had from like a knockoff Joby flex mount. Sunglasses, hard case, soft case, and glasses. I'll likely just take the soft case and put it in my life vest. I've got enough. I bought just a big pack of batteries I'll share with everybody. This is a miner's LED flashlight, uses 3 AAAs. Recently sharpened, or newly sharpened, Gerber multi-tool. I like the Gerber over some of the others, and I think the designs have gotten better over the years I've had this. This is all metal construction, stainless steel. The curves are to the outside of your palm so they don't dig in. It also doesn't needle nose, it's wide nose, regular Meliman pliers, very good. I believe these are Took titanium silverware, so a little bit lighter. This is my Sierra cup. I've gone through and measured, put known measurements into it, marked the sides, and then hammer stamped those measurements into the side. So if we have recipes or whatever that are particular, we can go about it like that. This is a very old C-line map case that I have. It straps to the very back outside of my backpack. It has 4 carabiners in it, a compass, which, as you'll see, as though I put metal things to it, it turns, obviously. One of the problems in the boundary waters is a lot of the rock has iron in it, so a compass up there can be a very devious object. You have to pay attention. I also have in there a piece of cotton string that has mile markings to match the WA Fisher maps. This is the Samsung Droid extra batteries I have. I've been cycling those for a couple of weeks so that they are both charged and fully charged, because lithium polymer, lithium ion batteries, the first time you use them don't take a full charge. You have to cycle them 3 or 4 times. I've used these each for at least a week, and I'll make sure that they all get charged the day before we go. A die cap, waterproof camera bag. That'll be for this camera, which is a Nikon A2100 IS, and there's also extra media for it. I will make sure all the media is cleared off. Same with the cell phone, so that I have plenty. I believe I have 232 gig mini cards in there, which will also fit my phone, plus 2 4 gig cards, full-size SD cards, which will fit the camera, plus the conversion card for the mini cards in here. And this case, fishing tackle. This is my breakdown rod. It's a 6'6" medium rod with a Flugel President reel. So that should be nice. This was all gotten at Bass Pro. I've got a sock on it to help protect the eyelets and the tip. Hopefully we'll find a nice way to mount that into the canoe. We'll probably have 3 or 4 things. This will be crew gear, but I put it in with mine because this is my collapsible fishing net. Very handy on trips like this. I'm not sure if I will need these, but I do have a set of extra tie-down straps should somebody need them for their pack. They're kind of small, but they'll do the job in a hurry. Behind this knot is a trail watch. It's just an old Timex that I have with a Velcro strap. Has an alarm on it, which can be handy. Probably the most valuable thing in here, instead of playing cards, should the weather get bad, we'll at least have something to do. Now this is a camp towel, not necessary, but I've also seen guys take small kitchen towels, which are also handy. And then I think I've gone through my moccasins. But all of this equipment has to fit in that bag, and the lighter it is, the better. Hopefully you've noticed I've been using a tape measure in my pointing, so you can kind of get a general size of what's here. But this equipment should do quite well for our trip. I look forward to tearing it down.